I also wish the best of luck to aliens because we're on their asses now. So, for everybody wondering, our last topic here today is, I'm just going to say the title of this article from ABC News. Pentagon declassifies Navy videos that purportedly, that's a word, shows UFOs. And there's 2 or 3 videos here that are, lock-on video technology of UFOs. And UFO is simply an acronym for what? Unidentified flying object, Austin?
Correct.
So it can really be anything. But the one video, this thing is flying in, like, it's rotating and everything. And all I'm saying, Austin, is that, we almost stormed Area 51. The aliens got upset about it. And now they're flying around everywhere doing surveillance on the Earth.
Oh boy.
It's a time, man. Or they see that we're vulnerable because of coronavirus. And they're about to strike.
If they had the technology that we speculate they have, there is no vulnerability point. We're sitting ducks at full power anyway.
Yes. Okay. So, for anyone who doesn't know me, I was being sarcastic, obviously. But yeah, I honestly don't know what to make of these videos. I honestly don't even know how old they are. I didn't see a timestamp on any of these. Maybe the article says, okay, 2 training flights in 2004 and 2015. Interesting. So 2004, 2015. 2 of them from 2015, 1 of them from 2004. So one of them is super old. So I don't want to say I don't trust the technology because it's the U.S. government's technology, but I'm just going to ditch the 2004 one and only look at these 2015 ones. But, I mean, one of them's super tiny, but the bigger one that's black and how it's rotating and everything, I like to be a bit realistic. Austin, you know me. I'm a realistic individual, okay? But, that's a spaceship, my guy.
That's a spaceship.
So, okay, I'm just talking out of my ass at this point. Austin, what do you think about all this? Like, what's your take on all this UFO stuff past day or 2?
Okay, so I saw this article going through Facebook the first time, or at least similar pictures.
Yeah.
And I went, oh, Facebook hoax. Keep scrolling. We're good. Keep going. And I've seen it more and more. This article we're referencing is off of ABC News. And if the question was, do I believe aliens exist? The science in me, like, what I study and what I like to do, I don't think it's likely that we're the only living thing, for sure.
Interesting.
So, like, I do think somewhere out there, probably there is some other form of life. Somewhere.
So you're saying it's a spaceship, and aliens are real?
I don't know if I'd go that far.
But would you?
So, here's the conflict. We have a video from 2004, like you said, and 2 from 2015. Now, while 2004 is so old, you wonder if it's good enough video to really make out an image. But 2015 is so new that it can be CGI'd.
Interesting. So you're saying that the government is bamboozling all of us?
I mean, I don't think they would. I don't see why they would. There's really no good reason. And there's always the speculators. There's always the big-time theorists that really want to prove they exist.
Yeah.
So this is like feeding fuel to their fire, which is not a bad thing, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to speculate.
Sure.
But, they don't, like you said, there's not good timestamps. There's not good, clear images. And the one that's so clear you can see how it's moving and stuff like that, I don't know if that's how it is too good to be true right there.
I mean, yeah, that's what I was saying. And I'm not gonna lie with you. It kind of looks like how it would look like in a movie in terms of how it moved. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if we're being realistic here, I don't know, it does look a little too good to be true. The black one
Yeah.
that just rotates just perfectly with like no effort, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know, man. It's interesting. I saw one tweet that said, the people of America, they're getting antsy, so just release the videos and calm them down for a little bit.
Give them something else to focus on.
Right, give them something else to focus on while we do something about coronavirus. I don't know.
It's completely possible. I don't think they would fake it. I don't think they truly have a reason to fake it.
Yeah.
But, I'm skeptical.
Mm-hmm.
Skeptical 100%.
Do you think Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do you think they know what it is, but they're not telling us?
I mean, it's quite possible. This is something we've tried to create in movies and and everything for the past, 5, 6, 8, maybe even more decades.
Mm-hmm.
So we've had all this time to just imagine in our minds what they look like. These green, diamond-headed, almost
yeah.
little skepticals is what we're thinking, which is probably nowhere near what it's going to be when we finally find it.
Mm-hmm.
And we just have to have this image in our hand that they fly in these UFO saucers.
Right.
That are just perfectly round, and they always rotate in these weird ways, and they open up like Independence Day.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just been our thought process forever.
Mm-hmm.
So if they posted a video saying UFOs that differed from that segment,
Mm-hmm.
we wouldn't believe it.
Right. That's fair. Now, if we want to get down to the technicalities of this, just because they're labeled as UFOs does not mean they are labeled as, like, extraterrestrial flying objects.
Correct.
They're just listed as flying objects that we don't know the origin of.
Mm-hmm.
So that's another thing, if we're being realistic here, is that when it comes down to the technicalities and verbiage, technically they're not leading towards anything. They're just stating the facts. And the fact is, it's a flying object that we've never seen before, but it could be anything.
Yes. One thing my dad liked to say, when I was talking about UFOs and stuff, and he was certainly a believer of extra life outside of this realm.
Okay, sure.
Oh, realm sounds kind of weird.
Realm.
This planet. There we go.
We're in a video game, guys.
And he would say, when I was younger, that if I was able to fling a meatball,
Ooh.
super duper far, and it was visible to a person in a different town, they would look up at it and go, I don't know what that is, classifying it indirectly as a UFO, even though it's a meatball.
Yes.
This could be someone's meatball.
Yes. Yes, a meatball in disguise as an alien spaceship saucer.
As an alien spaceship saucer.
I mean, if I had to actually guess what these are, they are government-made ships, and they are testing them with video surveillance, and they're classifying them as UFOs because it's top secret projects and terminology. That's probably the most realistic scenario. I mean, and they would probably not release it until now simply because of the flying maneuvers, because we saw in the black ship video that those flying maneuvers are not only incredible, but things we've just never really seen before, especially in a shape like that of a ship.
It will be interesting to see if anything else comes of this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
In the next couple months.
Right. Like, will they announce more? I don't know. First, we had the Area 51 raid back in September, Now we have declassified UFO videos from the U.S. Navy in late April. So let's give it another 7 months and see if we see pictures of aliens.
Yeah, and here's the thing. Even if you show me a landed UFO on the ground with aliens walking out of it, until I am there myself and walking into that,
Yep.
I don't know if I'm going to fully believe it.
Facts. It's just something you would have to see in person.
I have to see it. I have to, like, feel the ship.
Yeah.
I have to know it's there with all my senses.
Like, if I don't see Harold bump into Lil Uzi on that ship, my guy, it's over. I don't believe
it. And think about it.
Yeah.
It could almost be something that is so strange. Like, what if aliens aren't these green creatures we think they are?
Right.
We have a ship land, and they look just freaking like us.
Dude, what if they're literally just humans from another planet?
Exactly. Maybe it's like a freaking 100 thing, man.
Yeah,
they
dude.
Drop onto a planet to survive.
Exactly.
Yep. Next thing you know, we're all going to die because their planets tend to die.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, I don't know. The world may never know until it actually happens.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's going to be very interesting. I'm hoping that within my lifetime, there's some more concrete information, not some hoopla like this stuff.
Right. And, I mean, you know, in terms of what you just said, technology alone has changed dramatically just in the past 10 years. And, like, almost... not even twofold. We're talking like sevenfold compared to what it was back in like the 50s and 60s. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not only excited to see what technology looks like in like 5 years, but, you know, just in terms of like space technology and seeing what we can do in space and seeing different things on different planets and going to different planets and all that. You know, the whole Elon Musk vision, right? Very excited to see what happens.
Me too. Though I don't know if all that's going to happen in my lifetime.
Right. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, technology is crazy. Will it happen?
That's true.
Probably in the lifetime. On a mass scale, probably not. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. It all depends on how smart and quick Elon Musk moves.
Elon Musk, it's all on you.
Right. It's all on
Listen
that
to
guy.
our podcast.
Yes.
Support us.
Give us shares of Tesla for... No, I'm kidding. Okay. Next topic.
Oh my God.